Namaste everyone, welcome to Tina's Yoga Room. We're going to work on a ton of spinal extension today. And what that means is heart opening, which is usually good for just about every body. We're going to start grounded, laying on your back in Supta Baddha Konasana, your supine bound angle pose. So you can come lay down, feet to touch, knees can splay. You can bring a hand to the heart, a hand to the belly, and close the eyes. Start to focus on the breath with nothing else to do in your day but be here in this present moment. Feel fuller inhales and releasing exhales. Let's take a hold of the legs, bring them in to touch, wrap arms around knees, give a rock side to side. And then scoop behind the thighs, take a couple rocks up to seated, and then work yourself through to your first high plank pose. Find a strong core, spread your fingers, send the center elbow creases forward. And now we're going to take one breath to glide out and come all the way down to the mat. Untuck your toes, keep the hands where they are or pull them further back, so closer to the lower ribs. And we're going to now inhale to peel the heart further away from the mat. So you've got a little cobra pose. You're not pushing yourself up, you're using just back strength. And with an exhale, let's tap the forehead to the mat. Inhale, peel yourself up again. And exhale, tap your forehead. Inhale, lift up while you press the legs down. Use your legs to help. And exhale, release. Inhale, float up. We're going to pause here. Squeeze the elbows back with the option to hover your palms just off of the mat. And then rest everything down. And now push yourself back through to your child's pose. Then take the hands for a walk over towards the right, so we'll get that side body stretch. Inhale, walk through center, and exhale over to the left. Inhale yourself back to center, child's pose. And then walk yourself back up so you're in this kneeling hero pose. So bring the knees together. You can be sitting on a block or you could be underneath a pillow. Rest the hands down, sit up nice and tall. Sweep the arms up with your inhale. Take a twist to the right. Let the left hand fall down and the right arm can reach back or tent down to the mat. And just focus on sitting tall with inhales and twisting with exhales. Use your inhale to face forward. We're going to unload this right foot and just stamp it out in front of you. So you've got knees stacked over your ankle. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale that arm just inside the knee and feel that connection point. Now sweep the left arm up with your inhale and exhale, counter twist left. This arm, feel free to wrap it around your low back. Just make sure the knee isn't pushing the arm towards the left. Keep that energy present at the connection point. Inhale yourself to face forward, and now we're going to drop the hands behind you with your fingertips facing in, and now sit off of that heel. Try to press the hips nice and high to the ceiling, space in the front of the body, in front of that left thigh. And then sit back down. We'll walk all the way forward. So come back to your high plank pose, hands to the top of the mat, step each foot back, plank, and then let's lower the knees down to the mat. Glide out, bend elbows, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, heart forward. And now tuck those toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Settle in with some moving of the hips, bending one knee at a time, releasing the head. And then soften the gaze to one point behind you that's not moving. And then lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, step to the top of the mat. And exhale, release to fold. Come all the way up to standing. Inhale, circle the arms up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Sun A. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, dive down. Stepping plank pose. Now you can take that variation of the knees down again or stay lifted and find low plank. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. So a few more breaths here, but finding less movement over time. Take right leg in the air, three-legged dog. Keeping a square hip, bend the knee and press the foot to the ceiling so that you feel a stretch along left leg. And then look as far forward as you can. Try to find at least the top of your mat. So you got your scorpion dog. Then we're gonna straighten the leg, just look down regular, and then crunch under, now knee towards the nose. So 3 parts. Inhale, straighten back. Exhale, bend and lift. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, curl. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, straighten, pause. Lift your back heel and now sweep right foot forward. Setting up for your high lunge. Inhale the arms overhead. Settle into the bend of that front knee and then cactus the arms wide. Spread through the fingers, lift up out of the hips and then take a dive back. As you press that left hip point forward, you'll feel a stretch for that hip flexor. Now let's come back to center, bring the forearms to touch, and now left elbow underneath for an early eagle wrap. Take an inhale to lift up just a bit, and then an exhale to hover out. So keep extending those fingertips beyond the top of the mat. Maybe you're able to bend a little more into that front knee. Strong leg, come right back up and straighten the leg to give it a break. Let the arms go wide. Drop the back heel down, and now the arms are out front and back. Flip the front palm up, lift that right arm up by your ear. Now take the left hand and try to cup somewhere along that arm. So try to go as close to the shoulder as you can get it. Then lift up and take a dive back. So a reverse triangle with an arm variation. Keep pressing the head back into that arm if you feel it. Inhale, center, keep this arm variation, bend the front knee, and now take a variation of your side angle. So you should get a nice deep stretch for that left side. Straight as you can with that right arm. Inhale, come up, warrior 2, let the arms go, and windmill all the way down. Let's pick that right foot up and step it back, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Upward face, and downward facing dog. Left leg rises now, three-legged dog. And you can spin open here, so stack the hip, bend into the knee, take some movements with that lifted knee. Spin out the ankle. And then re-extend through the leg, look forward and step. This time it's your grounded lunge. Drop that back knee down, and then you can walk the hands up to front knee. Let's reach the arms up. Really get tall here, even though you're sinking the hips. Then let's tap the fingertips down and extend through the leg. And we'll continue with those 3 movements. And exhale to bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Inhale, straighten. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bend. Let's keep the right hand on the mat or a block. Left hand comes up to the thigh, and feel free to angle the toes wider as you take a twist. Getting into your shoulder, reach left arm back, let the palm face the ceiling. Going for a bind, lift back foot and then flip the palm down to see if you can make a high five with that heel or foot. And then let's release. The hands come back down to the mat. Send those left toes to face forward. So we're going to do a little shimmying up your mat. So tuck the back toes under to lift the knee, and then bring that knee forward, a little bit of like an inchworm, and walk the hands out in front of you. Then again, tuck the toes, lift the knee, another little inchworm forward, and the hands out in front of you. So now, tuck the right toes under, lift the knee, but we're launching into your warrior 3. So float that back leg, walk the hands out as far as you need. You can also have them with blocks. And then with an exhale, we're gonna tap right knee towards left calf, so you're bending both of the knees. Inhale, straighten both legs to that warrior 3, and exhale, tap. Inhale, warrior 3, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Now inhale, warrior 3, drop the right foot down to meet left, find a flat back, hands up to your hips, and come all the way up to standing. So now we'll bend into both knees and pick up your left foot, right thigh, find your figure 4, hands to heart center. Your exhale can sink the hips further back and lower. And a balanced challenge. Try to take a little twist towards the right. Steadily come back to center. We're rising all the way up. Give a kick out and drop down. Take a pedal and your Namaste. Let's find proper chair pose. Bend the knees, reach the arms. Basket behind the head. Really support the neck and press the head into the basket. And then lift. So lift up out of the hips, extend through the heart. Elbows back. And an exhale to keep this shape, but just drop the hips. See how low you can go with the hips while still keeping the heart lifted. With your next exhale, we'll dive into a fold, and you can let the elbows fall into the face. If this doesn't work, the hands to the mat. And then drop both hands down and inhale to step back, high plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Let's drop the knees down to the mat. And then bring the knees and the ankles to touch so you can just sit back on the heels. And we'll take a couple moments here. So place your left hand on your thighs and the right hand on top and bring the thumbs to touch. You can close the eyes, relax the shoulders. And then with the next inhale, we'll take a big circle sweep of the arms up overhead. And on the exhale, twist to the left. Right hand slices across, left arm reaches back or drops down. And it's the inhales now to sit tall and the exhales to twist. Face forward on the inhale. Now we're unloading the left foot, so you stamp it out in front of you. Left arm up, and then make that connection point between elbow and knee. Right arm up, inhale. And here's your counter twist exhale. You can wrap that arm around your waistband. So you'll unravel to come forward, but then drop the hands behind you, fingers facing your body. You can stay here with straight elbows or try to pick the hips up. And then let's lower the hips back down. So you're going to walk yourself forward, come to your high plank pose. And exhale, glide forward, low plank. Upward facing dog. And hips high, down dog. Left leg floats, three-legged dog. Right, hips stay square. Let's bend the knee so you're lifting the heel, keeping the knee pointing down. And now look as far forward as you can, imagining the head and foot could meet. And then straighten the leg, just look back regularly, and then curl. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, kick back, pause. Lift the back heel and step your way forward. Setting up for your high lunge. On the inhale, take it up. Now cactus the arms wide. Bend your front knee, but lift out of the hips and extend back. Wide fingers. Space for the palm. Inhale, back to center, bring the forearms in, and now you've got right going underneath left for your eagle. Take one little quick inhale to lift up, but then we're going out on the exhale to a hover. Fingers reach out, bend that front knee, try to stay a little lifted off of that thigh. Strong breath takes you upright. Let the arms go wide, straighten the front leg. Now let's drop the back heel and find your reverse triangle. So flip the front palm up, lift your left arm. Right hand is going to take somewhere along that arm, as low as you can go towards the shoulder. Then lift up and take your reverse triangle back. The inhale takes you to center. Keep the arms, bend the knee, and it's side angle. So now we're leaning out. Good. Straighten that arm as much as you can. Inhale, come right back up, warrior two. Let the arms go. And all the way down. Let's vinyasa. Step back, high plank. Exhale low. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now right leg floats, and let's open the hip on this side. Bend the knee. Take some circles. Move around the ankle. And then extend the leg and take a big step. Grounded lunge. Drop the back knee and let the toes untuck. Walk up to your front thigh. Hips stay low as you reach the arms up. Try to physically lift out of the hips while dropping the hips. And then let's tap down and extend through right knee. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lunge. Let's keep the left hand down. Right hand to thigh, angle the toes, and take your twist right. So don't forget about that left hand and that left shoulder. Press that hand down, keeping the shoulder strong. Right arm reaching backwards. Picking up foot if you are going for a bind. Now let's release everything and the hands come back down. So here's where we're going to do that inchworm. Make sure the right toes are facing forward. Tuck the left toes under, lift the knee, take it forward, and then walk the hands a little out in front. Then tuck the toes, lift the knee, inch it forward. Now we're going to tent fingertips, tuck back toes, lift the knee, walk the hands out as needed so you can come to your supported warrior 3. 2 straight legs. Now, let's exhale, tap, left knee behind the calf. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, warrior 3. Now let's drop that left foot down. Bend the knees just a bit so you can sweep the arms all the way up to standing. And then connect Namaste. Let's take your figure 4, little bend in the knees. Pick up right foot, rest it on the thigh. Once you feel steady, you can drop the hips. Think upward facing dog to keep your heart and your chest lifted. And a twist to the left if you're going there. Carefully come back to center, extend, straighten up, and connect top of the mat. Let's wash it away. Vinyasa, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, plank. Exhale, low plank. Upward and downward facing dog. And then let's return to sit, and this time come all the way down to your back. Let the knees wrap in again, or rock side to side. Now let the right foot drop onto the mat, left leg lifts into the air, hold behind that leg so you can find some movement in the ankle. And then press the heel high to the ceiling. And then find figure 4. Left ankle to the thigh. The arms can go wide or find a cactus shape as the legs drop to the right and your gaze goes left. Replant that right foot, extend left leg in the air, and right leg will meet it. Arms can rest down by your sides. Soften the gaze at your big toes. Lower the left foot to the mat. Basket right leg, circle the ankle. And then press out through the heel. And your figure four. Arms to the side, legs drop left, gaze is right. Left foot to the mat, straighten right leg. Left foot can meet it just to wiggle out the ankles. And then bend the knees to find your happy baby. And then begin to settle into your rest. Arms and legs down by your sides. Legs long, arms long. Take a full breath in through the nose. And a sigh out. Enjoy these next few moments of rest. Take a full breath in and out. Move around hands, ankles, and head. And then curl the knees in, wrap around, give a little rock, and land lightly on your right side. Come on up to a comfortable seated position. Thank you so very much for joining in class today. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, the button's just below. Have a good one.